right, here we're back with David Rabie, Tovala.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm great.
Are you having a good Smart Kitchen Summit?
Yeah, so far so good. Rolled in an hour and a half ago, met a bunch of people.
Cool. Is this your first one?
It's my third.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I'm kind of a veteran.
So what are we talking about today at this Kitchen Summit? What do you have farm fresh meals, or how's it work?
So our business is a little complicated, actually.
Okay.
Where we like to think of ourselves as an overall kitchen solution.
Okay.
We make a piece of hardware, so we make a steam oven that goes on your countertop, and then we make meals that go with it.
Got it.
We have a team of chefs, a whole kitchen. We make meals every week, send it to your doorstep. The meals are designed for the oven.
Oh.
So we figured out the perfect way to cook them in our oven.
Okay.
All you do is scan a QR code, and your meal cooks from scratch.
So it's all in one?
All in one.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
So what does that run you? What's the kind of cost?
So the oven is $2.99.
Okay.
The meals are $12 a pop,
Okay.
and that includes shipping, and there's no commitment or anything like that.
So in this whole space, we've been talking about a lot today, there is the Uber Eats of the world, there's the takeout of the world, there's people who also want to make stuff at home, and that I don't feel like it's going to go anywhere.
Right.
You know, people like that kind of creation part of it.
Yep.
What is the kind of time commitment do I have to take for these meals? This is pretty much, I just get it and I put it right in the oven and...
Yeah, the prep is always a minute or less,
Oh,
and the meals cook
here we
in
go.
20 minutes or less.
Okay.
If we think about it, like, we think home cooking is like the top. Like, everybody wishes they had 7 days a week to cook a home-cooked meal for dinner. That's not the reality.
Right.
And so if you try all these other options, they all come with some sacrifice. Like, if you order delivery, it arrives lukewarm, it's not super healthy, it's 20 bucks. Our goal is to be at the top of the quality and convenience intersection.
Right.
Like, we're shipping you food that's raw, made with clean ingredients, perfectly seasoned. We're cooking it perfectly with the device, and all you're doing is mixing some sauces.
Right. Now these meals, are they coming from locally, or is it just kind of
So we're
different places?
based in Chicago. That's where our kitchen is. So they come from there and go all across the country. But we have customers in every state in the continental U.S.
Yeah. No, I love that idea of you still want to prepare things, but you don't want to do it take a long time.
Right.
And then the health benefit is huge.
Right. It's all clean ingredients.
Yeah.
Our meals are between 400 to 800 calories. We've got gluten-free options, and it's like home cooking.
Right.
But you're just not doing anything.
Right. Now, that oven itself, like, what is you said it's a minute for the cook time? Is that everything?
The prep is a minute or less.
Okay.
Every meal cooks in 20 minutes or less.
Okay.
Because it's still cooking from scratch.
Right.
And the oven is using traditional heating methods.
Right, it's a convection-y type oven.
It's a convection oven that can also steam.
Okay.
And the magic of the steam is your food comes out really moist. So you can't dry out a chicken breast in our oven. You just can't do it because, like,
so that's
steams,
like part of the thing.
Yes.
So it's convection and steam.
Correct. So it's if it was just steam, your food would come out mushy. If there wasn't steam, it'd come out dry. We get to use both.
Right.
So it steams so your food comes out nice and moist, but you can still broil and get a nice char and caramelize and, like, get that mired reaction that everybody wants.
I like that trend that I'm seeing. This idea that the device that you're cooking in isn't the old school device that just does one type of temperature. Yes. This idea of the temperature moves around a bit, or the way that it heats it is different, and I think that's really important.
Yeah, if you think about how you would cook yourself, if you're like an amazing chef, you're using many appliances to cook one thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to steam your fish, then drop it in a hot pan.
Yeah.
Our oven does that when you scan the code.
Can I do broccoli in there?
You can.
Can I do broccoli in there while I'm doing something else? Or do I do it one at a time?
You can if you know how to cook them, but there's not different ways of heating at the same time.
Right, yeah.
Our chefs figure that out for our meals. So we ship you a full meal. We'll ship you salmon with broccoli, brown rice, all the sauces. It all goes in at once, and then it all comes out simultaneously. Because our chefs figure out the right way to pair ingredients.
That's important.
Yeah.
The pairing is really important. Some of that just comes down to education. And again, we bring this up a lot in this conference, but, like, how much does the consumer want to educate themselves?
Yes.
Lots of times that answer is none.
Right, and that's our product, right? Like, you don't do anything. We ship you the salmon, the broccoli, the grains, you put it all in, scan a code, and it does it automatically.
I asked about the broccoli because my biggest thing is I cook a lot, and I always, like, mistime that broccoli.
Right.
Because you think, sometimes I feel like it goes quick.
Yeah.
And other times it's like, it's still not done?
Yeah.
So if I can find the device that will do, like you said, all of it kind of in one meal, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you want to cook your own broccoli with our product, there's a broccoli button.
Okay.
You push it, it tells you how long it's going to take, it steams it a little bit, and then it broils it, so still gets, like, a nice char on top.
You've sold me?
Yeah.
The broccoli button sold me.
Yeah.
I'm a simple person.
Yeah.
It just needs, I think a lot of people are simple.
Right.
They like the things they like, and they want that to be done quick and easy.
Yep.
So how do you see, just kind of like a general question, how do you see this, digital smart kitchen coming about? Like, there is the delivery methods, but there's also lots of different products that are being introduced.
Yeah.
How do they work together? I've talked to so many people that work with companies to get the recipes, work with companies to get the ingredients. You know, do you see it as a collaborative effort with other companies, or can we just have everything
I think there will be a world in the longer term future where it's very collaborative and there's a lot of companies working together in the kitchen. I think that's a ways away because it's going to take a long time for everyone to figure out their technology, how they're going to work with other companies, educate the consumer. That's why we built everything ourselves. So we have a team of chefs, we have our own commissary kitchen, we have a team of software engineers, we have a team of hardware engineers.
Right.
It's a full stack solution so that we can guarantee the end product is perfect every time. We don't rely on anyone else.
The minute you introduce another element, you're like, we can't say.
Yes, exactly, and it takes a lot of time to work on these partnerships and things like that, whereas today our product works. We have thousands of customers all over the country, and it's great.
Cool. Well, anything else we should know about Tovala? And any new releases? Anything's coming out soon? Like
nothing,
secrets we can talk about?
Nothing new to announce.
Okay.
Nothing new to announce. We're growing quickly. You can learn about us on our website. And
is there an app?
There's an app.
Okay.
There's an app.
And the app tells you when the food's ready and that kind of stuff?
It tells you when the food's ready. It's got the broccoli button if you want it. It's got the salmon button.
You know what I like.
You can order your meals through the app. And that improves every week. We're always making the app better and better.
And there's a subscription for the food, or no? Is it just $12?
There's no commitment. You can order as few as 3 meals a week.
Okay.
If you want to get 3 meals 1 week and that's it, totally cool. If you want to subscribe and order 12 meals a week for a year and a half, you can do that too. So
cool.
It's very flexible.
Well, I like it. I love the idea, and I do think that more people are going to be cooking things at home, but they just want to do it quickly.
Right.
And if we can stop them from, like, I have a problem with that, like you said, lukewarm ordering.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing that we're not talking about.
Right.
There's a bunch of apps that are here even, and other people that we've talked to, that it's a really great service, but that unknown is unknown.
Yeah, it's
when
funny.
You're going to get it.
We have obviously interviewed tons of our customers. The more we talk to them about takeout, the more we learn that takeout is actually kind of stressful and not that convenient if it's a full-time solution. For a lot of people, it's an indulgence. Like, oh, we're going to do takeout tonight.
Yes.
It's cool. For the people that rely on it, it's actually really stressful.
Yeah.
Because you got to make the decision every night. You end up ordering a little too much food. It arrives lukewarm. You spend more than you want, and you don't even know what's going in your food, right?
Yeah.
So like our core customers are the ones that have shifted from takeout and rely on our solution now because it's healthy, it's convenient, it's delicious, it comes out piping hot. It answers all of those problems that takeout has.
That's a perfect answer to that, and it reminds me of the last time I did Uber Eats. I literally got the worst food for myself because it was that indulgence.
Yes.
It's like, oh yeah, I guess we'll order this real quickly and pay way too much for it. So
right.
I think that those apps can work, and there's a lot of really great ones out there, but I think it's cool to have that option to have it at home as well. So,
right.
Thanks, man, for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Have a good rest of your show.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And check out Tovala.com.
That's right.
There it is.